Hi, I'm Ben Pacini.
Hi, I'm Natalia Chicaro, and on this segment of Poly Talk, we're asking students how they prepare for their final weeks of school.
Being the last few weeks of school, how have you been dealing with the stresses of finals?
I've been alright dealing with it. I think it's really nice to have like friends that encourage you and people around you that are going through the same thing. So if you want to grab coffee or something, it's a lot easier.
Do you have any plans for summer?
I just plan to work and sleep. That's about it.
So just the last few weeks, with the help of friends, that's usually what gets you through it all?
Yeah.
Okay, Jenna, the last few weeks of school, how have they been for you?
I've been a little busy. I'm working 2 different jobs, and I have about 40 hours a week of that, and so school kind of just fills in the cracks. It's a little bit stressful.
What do you usually do to balance everything? What's like your, how do you get by?
Less hours of sleep.
What are you looking forward to once you're done for the summer?
No more school.
Hey Daniel, how are you dealing with finals this quarter?
You just gotta really take it like one test at a time. Like you can't be just think of them all at once. That's my theory, because or else it's just gonna overwhelm yourself and you just get too carried away. I don't know. I try not to get too stressed out, even though it's pretty stressful at time.
Danielle, with these last couple of weeks remaining in school, how have you been dealing with the stress of finals?
I got a lot of Starbucks iced tea.
Really? What's your favorite?
A lot of it. Just the straight green tea unsweetened.
Okay.
It keeps me awake. That's about it.
Do you have any routine that you normally follow for
like studying?
Studying and finals?
If I have time, I study because I work too. So my time is split between studying and working. So I mean, if I come home at like 10 p.m. and I just study, then I will, but there's no routine. I don't have time to make a routine.
And how do you find a balance between working and school?
Losing sleep.
Losing sleep, really? There's not many hours in a day?
No, there aren't enough.
With these last couple of weeks in finals and school, how have you been dealing with the stress?
Well, I'm kind of like planning everything out ahead of time, so I know what to work on first because some things are due before others.
Do you use like a calendar or a planner?
Yeah, I just have a to-do list, and every time I'm done, I cross it off.
Oh, that's good. So you kind of feel accomplished every time you do something?
Yeah.
Is there any routine that you follow with final studying?
Yeah, I cram the night before and stay up all night. It works for me.
As long as it works,
yeah.
Right? Do you have any projects like remaining that's kind of stressing you out?
Yeah, I have a 2,000 word term paper that's due next week that I haven't started on and probably should.
Well, I hope you get started on that.
Yeah.
With summer coming, is there any plans that you're excited for, looking forward to?
Yeah, going to the beach, obviously, that's why I live in SoCal. And then probably get a road trip up to Canada with my friends.
Oh, very fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
With these last couple of weeks in school, how do you deal with the stress of finals?
How do I deal with it, like specifically, or?
With like stress, like what do? Do you go out? Do you take a break? Maybe eat at a restaurant or something?
I just, honestly, I don't do anything. I just do the work and just, I guess I just look forward to it all being over.
And is there a specific like plan or routine that you follow? Like how do you study for finals?
Usually I go over the study review with the professor that he gives. Professors are usually pretty good about giving out reviews. And just go over that, that's about it.
So with these last couple of weeks in school remaining, how have you been dealing with the stress of finals?
Well, I do a lot of like extracurriculars. I do ultimate frisbee here, and I like to go on hikes up to like the letters and stuff when I'm not studying. So I take a lot of study breaks to space out my time.
That's awesome. Do you go with like your friends?
Yeah, I have a lot of friends with the same majors in my dorm, so we kind of take breaks together. We have a lot of similar classes.
So does that mean you guys kind of study together?
Yeah, especially we have vector statics. We study together a lot. That's a tough class. So.
And do you have any like specific routine or plan that you follow for studying?
I kind of play it by ear. Depends on like the difficulty of the chapter or segment I'm on. For the most part, I just spend a couple hours and take a break on and off, stuff like that.
Okay, Omar, being the last few weeks of school, how are you dealing with finals?
I'm not too worried about it. I feel like I pace myself better. See a lot of people start stressing out because they kind of bottleneck everything towards the end. But I feel that this quarter I've changed my ways and I've actually studied ahead of time and did everything according to plan. So looking forward to the summer. But as all of us know, once we start looking forward to the summer, if we're taking classes then, we start worrying about registration dates for the future, and then it all becomes a mess. But I think I'm I'm pretty sound with that.
What do you usually do to, when you say you take breaks or doing it the right way now, what does that entail?
Just not procrastinating, pretty much. So if you have a project due in a few weeks, instead of looking at it a week before, I'll, a few weeks before, get it all together. I think half the battle is just setting out all your work and looking at it, because all of us have so much on our mind, work, school, that society's very fast-paced, like I said. So if we just take the time in the beginning, you could avert a lot of problems.
And in case you guys are wondering, if we look similar, we're actually twin brothers. Yeah.
I'm Natalia Chikaro,
And I'm Ben Pacchini for Polytalk.
and we'll see you next time.